8 months. Woo.
Why is there no animation for that? The animations have been broken for a while, I feel. Hello! How are we doing? Oh, I'm very quiet, sorry. Sorry about that, I was very, very quiet. I was turned down. How are we doing? How are we? After yesterday's fiasco, I believe the Lifestealers went on to kill the dragon. Shock horror? Who would have seen that one coming? So well done then. The caption's already on. Okay. My cat is sitting next to me today. Hello, cat. It's time to do some new emotes. As you can see, there's 2 new ones already. Point, bonk, and what was the other one? Shrug. There's the shrug. We got some new ones coming up. We've got one animated emote for the standard versions. For the tier 1ers. One moment. Oh, the image file size is too large. Maybe I'll upload it as a smaller version. Hold on. Where is it? Let's try this. Okay, great, cool. That works. Bap. This one's an animated one. Animated one. And then I do have a tier 2 animated one for you guys, but it's not ready yet. Lore-wise, I can't release it. So instead, here are 2 tier 3 ones. One moment. Let's see if I can... There it is. And then we're going to crack on with some Minecraft. There may not be any tier 3 chatters, this is true. But I think it should show you them regardless. Well, thank you very much to Diango for these. Ever the wonderful. Oh, there it is. OJTV Fly. For when I eventually have an Elytra, which I currently don't have. And let me see if I can get up. Okay, I don't have access to them yet. Any tier 3ers in chat? Oh, there it is, Shay. OJTV Beg. Let me make these big for you guys so you can see them. No way, new emotes. That's crazy. I know it is crazy, isn't it? Let me go here and then here. Here's the fly, OJTV Fly, and then we've also got Bruno Beg, and then the final one, He dead. He died. Sad days for him. I know, it's sad. Oh my gosh, you can like Bruno boop. You can boop Bruno now. That's crazy. How have you guys been? What have you been up to? We're going to do some hardcore today. Who would have seen that one coming? Why this one? Because we got to get more Bruno related stuff. And the OJTV dead one is like one of the most used. So I was like, well, why not the Bruno one? Let's get the general playlist going. Hardcore, we're here. I've emptied my inventory and my ender chest because we need to go to get some... I can probably grab some of this now. There we go. We need to grab some clay. Does anyone know where the clay is? I think it's 2,000 blocks west, is it not? Jester skin? Oops. Jester in the hardcore world. Yeah, oopsie. My bad. You mean the Lush Cave? Yeah, the Lush Cave. What did I say? Thank you very much, by the way. Who was it? Scappy for the 100 bits. Here for the 11 months. And Wowie for the 8 months. Or 12 months. Why did it say resubscribe for 12 months, 8 months? It's never consistent. You said clay? Yes, yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for the Lush stuff. Grab a bunch of clay, get a bunch of redstone, finish up the redstone. I do need it again. I think it's 2,000 blocks west than the Nether. That's my guess. Yeah, thought so. It's the weekend, right? What have you guys been up to? What are you doing? Oh my gosh, I've played on the realm for one day and my instinct was to run up to this and right click on the slab so I could climb up it. Shay.
Shawnor has gifted 25 subs to chat.
You can't. It's getting into the realms of where I need to start asking like what you do as a job. Like I've only really had to ask that 3 times in my Twitch career. Congratulations, you're the 3rd person I've had to ask that about. I need to make sure that this isn't like blood money or something. Shay, thank you for the 25 gifted. That's crazy. I appreciate the support a lot. I guess you looked at the subathon and went, nah, it's too far away. Shay does the biggest rug pull of my life and charges every sub that they've given back. Also, what are your pronouns, Shay? I just joined. What did I miss? Welcome. Okay, so about 4 years ago, I started streaming a hardcore world where I basically had to kill the Wither before I was allowed to leave the Nether. Then I started doing TikToks about that, and that was going really well. And then I was in an SMP called Outsiders SMP, which I was a writer for with Apokuna, and that went really, really well. And then Apokuna and I started running an SMP production company after that. That was like separate from the people that we worked with for that. I died in my hardcore world a few times.
TwitchCon spear update. The spear has been cut up in 3 and the screws are in place.
That's a really clever idea. Screws are a really good idea.
Also, Owen, be prepared. Me and my friend will come give it to you in Outsiders cosplay OGTV mischief.
Sure, absolutely. That's fine. No worries. I'm excited to see the who are you going to be? So I know which one you are. Are you me or Apo? Because of course you're not going to be anybody else. What else happened? I was in MCC Rising. That was a pretty big deal. Created an SMP that kind of like changed the way that SMPs are done. That was kind of a big deal as well. Oh, I met my fiance. So that was a big deal as well. And now we're in a Hardcore World Season 5 where it's like sci-fi themed. Ignore that I'm in a Jester outfit. So there you go. That's pretty much everything you missed, I think. Have you said pirates? I've sort of included pirates and Rats SMP2. I'm sort of just like lumping into Pirates also happened, yes. That was a really quick version of Draw My Life. Guys, can you use the emotes to do a version of that? Everybody give me their best impression of... Hold on. So I'm just so excited I get serotonin for sharing with the community. Don't worry, it's not blood money. My pronouns are she, they. She, they. Got it. You got that just in time, Shay. Okay, you're in emote only now. Everybody give me their best interpretation. Okay, yeah, that was season 2. Thank you, Stars, for that. That's season 2. You could also technically argue that's season 3. Here's me. Oh my gosh, no way. And then I died. Yep. Do we too? Yeah, everybody should. Everybody should do. Unless you don't have emotes for me, in which case, sit tight. Yeah, there's me running along, and then a creeper explosion, and I died. Yeah, thank you. That's season 4. You guys are completely glossing over pirates or rats or MCC or anything. I was sus for 3 seasons, and then I got bonked. I said hello, did a cheerleading dance, and got rich. Said hello, sped ran dying, raided into someone, died, got in a boat, got hit, died. There's Pirates SMP. Sap doesn't know. Okay, that you're just calling me a nerd. Now that's not even... That's just... Good, alright. Got sleepy. Chill vibes. Got a raid. Things got really big. Lots of support. Got bonked, died, and then scared. Lots of ads. Ran for a bit. Tripped. Got up and kept running. Dan was there at some point. Yep. I was very pleased. Ran forwards and died. Ah, okay, good. Well done, guys. I'm only off. Hello. I can fly. Oh my gosh, what's that? A raid? Oh my gosh, what's that? I'm dead. Among Us. Crying. Good. Let's get some clay. New Life SMP. Yes, I had no emotes for New Life SMP. Well, yes, I do. I have Sparrow, don't I? You could definitely paint a picture of my career using the emotes, I feel. That's definitely possible. Part of me wonders if Abolish is locking in right now and getting the actual canonical version. But you need to... Ah! Okay, it died. You do one? All right. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do this. This.
I'm going as C. Owen after Tooth and Nail. Because I lost my flower hair clip. And my friend is going as Crow.
Oh,
Wasn't
Crow,
able
sick.
to convince more friends.
That's fair. That's fair. Well done. Okay, what else? There's that. Then we've got Rats SMP, Pirates SMP. You've got Rats SMP again. You've also got all my hardcore worlds running and then dying and then... Oh, I haven't unlocked the flying ones yet. Okay, I don't have flying. I'll just do this and then dying and this and then dying. And then this and then dying again, I guess. I don't have the creeper remote explosion either. And now... oh, this is actually quite tricky. I can't be bothered to refresh. Dan was there at some point. And now, that's it pretty much, I think. That's all I can do. There you go. There's me, worked really hard. Oh my gosh, support, raid, love, raid, love, raid, love. Everybody's so kind. Rats SMP happened. Pirates SMP happened. Rats SMP happened. Hardcore Season 1 died. Hardcore Season 2 died. Hardcore Season 3 died. Hardcore Season 4 died. There you go. That's my career. Throw Sparrow in there as well for good measure at some point. So silly. Spectator. Do do do. Did I ask what you guys do today, or what are you doing this weekend? Seeing as I'm not going to be there tomorrow. Oop. That you have enough motes for us to even do this. We've slowly gathered more and more, haven't we? Oh, a zombie dead. Going to a festival tomorrow? What kind of festival? The King's Festival? Went shopping, probably doing naffle fair. Ow. I woke up, now I'm here. Hello, welcome. Gym and uni projects. I wish there was like a... I wonder if there's like a... I actually haven't Googled.
Are we ever gonna get a Realm SMP emote, or is that reserved for only specific SMPs?
Maybe. I could. Here's how the tiers are broken up. Tier 1 is just Orange Hoodie Owen. Tier 2 is anybody, any character that I've been, and tier 3 is Bruno. So it would be a tier 2 emote if it were to happen. I could do like a OJTV Jester plot. The King's Fest. Where's that from? Hello. Oh, hi, Froobs. I painted 2 massive plant tables and hurt all over and coming and pay. Yeah, but at least you'll rest well. Honestly, I think that's kind of all we need. We don't need a lot of emeralds today. So that's good. Wait, did I miss my Wi-Fi crash and Twitch decided to break? What did I miss? So, about 4 years ago, I started streaming a hardcore world where I had to kill the Wither before leaving the Nether, and I like spawned in the Nether. Then I made some friends, got accepted to MCCR, did an SMP called Outsiders SMP. That was pretty big. Did Rats 1, Pirates, Rats 2, 2 Twitch Rivals, TwitchCon, stage performances back to back. Met my fiance, died 4 times in hardcore. That's about it. Into the Woods. It's from Into the Woods. Got it. You guys just hate me. I'm hoping today we can finish the redstone. Gonna do it because he's done it before. No, you hate me. Okay. No, sorry for not waiting for this other one. There might be days before the start of this other one, so I'll be able to gift. No, I can't consciously allow you to give any of your birthday money to me. Your parents or guardians need to be aware. I don't want to get in trouble with anybody. Don't tell me how old you are. Don't be like, they don't need to know anything. I feel bad. If it's like 100 people giving like 1 sub, then it's like, okay. But when it's 1 person giving 100, oh, you don't want to know how many people use their birthday money for it. Oh, look, it's this song again. I do think I need to bulk up intro in general. I think they're a little slim right now. We hit a lot of the same songs again and again. I need to like double them in size. Everybody give me their... No, actually, that's a bad idea because then it would just become your music taste. On Monday, by the way, we're going to do Past the Orcs. I've had this too much. See, and then we just get Sammy Ray again. But it's like a big playlist. How big is it? It's 2 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, that's not actually that big. Never mind, I changed it back. Why is a music taste a bad idea? Because you were just going on the other day about how good it was that I finally reclaimed funk. And now you want me to put in bloomin', I don't know, whatever you guys come up with. I don't have enough to sub, but I need to ask my parents to turn on online payments. That's fair enough. It's never... It's always a good thing to ask them, and it's never a thing that I expect you to do. I want you to put in more Sammy Ray. Let me see what I got. Hold on. Sammy Ray. What have I not added? About self-help. Working late on Saturday. Let's just add the entire The Good Life playlist into it. Add new ones. I presume I have Jackie on Assist, but I will add it anyway just in case. General. I did not have it. Never mind. And then that's it. That's all she's released. Her discography is actually really small. Night of every week, proving everybody wrong. Any day now, it won't be long. Let's Throw a Party came out in 2021. I'll add that as well. Give them all what they came here for. I didn't have any of that. Oh, Living Room Floor is not family friendly. Okay, we just bulked it up by 2 hours. How are the songs that long? This is just Sammy Ray now. Who else do I need to add to this? Dom Ferrer. I don't like all of Dom Ferrer's stuff. C18 is a little... It's not the right vibe. Kiltro. I could add more Kiltro. I like Kiltro a lot. Did the best I could. I got taken down again. I'll add all of Creatures of Habit because that whole thing is just so good. Only add the new ones. Listen, I'll say. Don't just stop it now. Come on. Give them all what they came here for. Never been done the same before. Talk it up till your face gets sore. The Crane Wives would be a good one. Also, how is that 2 hours? Yeah, I didn't realize. Some hers. I think I have all of hers. Coyote Stories. Allies or Enemies. Unraveling. I don't have all of these. I think I know the Oh Hellos. Oh yeah, of course I do. Doesn't quite fit the vibe. All right. Let's get back to work. It does amazing calm music. Anything I'm sure you know. I'll have to add it to the calm playlist if it's calm. Okay. For the Past the Orcs, we will make it related to things that you guys think should think they should go into general. Unless you don't want to, in which case, whatever. I can't force you. But it's a submission for the actual main playlist. And I'll give you general playlist so you can see what's already in there. Help me find the way. What will be the song limit? 1. Because there's too many people. And what your outside is? No, you won't. You said it like a threat. I'm going to watch your Outsiders. Penultimate episode of Rats is almost done. Clocking in at just over 2 hours. Episode finale is clocking in at just over 2 hours as well. So I finished quarter 1 of 2022, which means I just have quarter 2, 3, and 4 of the VODs to upload. We're going to get it just in time before it vanishes from the face of Twitch. I think it's like 17th is the date. It's going to come down to the wire. I'm uploading like 30 VODs a day. It's so much. Still don't know how I'm going to upload all of them, but I basically just need them all to be on there before they disappear. So I'm trying to like do that. I'm trying to work on power events. I'm trying to work on Rats. I'm trying to get NARP SMP going. There's a lot to consider, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Life is busy right now. Big Dipper. Help me find the way. My hands are supremely filled. Tang, I didn't think we'd see you today. Mine. Like 5 times your POV specifically? No, you haven't. Outsiders is crazy they're still pulling in a fan base. I'm not falling for the same trick that I fell for with Rats 1 though. I'm not doing a sequel. Let it be a media that is forever standalone. What are you up to tomorrow? I'm seeing Eloise and we're going to go get a hot chocolate or an iced chocolate and then we're going to go lie in the sun like lizards. That's the plan. Let's get some clay balls going. It doesn't need a sequel. It would just ruin it. Can you imagine? Trying to get all the actors to be their original characters. I just can't watch Outside anymore because I memorized it. Plus mental health. There. You memorized it. I need somebody to make like an Outsiders quiz so that I can take it and see. Up, down, down. Cyberfun idea? We could do that, yeah. The mods are probably going to do blooming guess the mod. Guess the mod from this picture that they took of a blade of grass. They all traveled to the same exact location and they all got the same subject of a blade of grass and they all took a picture of it on their phones. And you need to figure out which mod took the photo based on the resolution of the photo, because obviously you should know what camera and phone they used. And then also how they like framed the blade of grass. And then I go, I didn't realize that was, I don't know, I didn't realize that was Ravel. And then everyone's going to go, how could you not tell that was Ravel? Are you kidding me? You don't know your mods. You don't know your mods. Ollie Pop, thank us for the raid. If you don't get them this year, I will be so surprised. What does that mean? What? I don't hang out with you guys, so I don't know what your tendencies are or how you look. I promise it's actually very easy. You're just setting me up for failure if you say that. It's obvious to you guys because you all have to work together. Imagine the manager of the subway that you work at comes in and you go, here's a picture of XYZ that we all took. Can you guess who took it? They're going to go, what are you talking about? We also put the plan in back rooms. I know what it is. I'm just not spoiling it for the chatters. I'm not going to be able to guess it. I want you to know that now ahead of time. I don't know the thing, the category that you've chosen. I don't know what that is for each of you. But I will try my best and guess. Like, I honestly could not tell you for any of you. Even the closest ballpark. You're being a good sport. No, you just make fun of me. All right, let's get some money. Consider it payment. You get paid! What do you mean? You're increasing your prices day by day. Don't think I haven't noticed that. That's 3 emeralds now for 2. What a scumbag. Alright, let's go see if we can hook up this wiring. Find you a new... Inflation sucks, man. Zombie? What? No, we're not infecting them. Okay, food. Sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll do. Chat, question for you that I asked my besties earlier today. Which version do I want to give to this? Okay, 100 M&Ms on a plate. Or whatever other small... if you can't eat M&Ms, then Skittles. Every time you eat an M&M, you get 100k pounds directly into your bank account. No, not M&M is in the wrapper. However, one of the M&Ms will kill you instantly. How many M&Ms are you eating? That's in Great British pounds. Five? Whoa. Do I know which one? No, you don't know which one. Of course you don't know which one. Say that again. I was focused on the M&Ms. No. You don't get it now. You don't get the option.
I'd write my will to go to charity or my family and eat them all.
Whoa! That's crazy. 50 M&Ms? How much is it? That is so... I don't know how much that is. It's about 135,000 US dollars. I'll eat 5. You mean you only live once? Quite right, exactly. It's not specifically targeting you in the sense that it's like the M&M is trying to get you, but it is there. Around 10. I'm not saying M&M. Stop focusing on the M&Ms. It's giving you 100,000 pounds, Great British pounds. One of the M&Ms will kill you instantly. How many M&Ms are you eating?
I will go out to the store and buy a different pack of M&Ms that won't murder me, then become a millionaire.
Right, so it's not eating any M&M. You don't just get to eat any random M&M and get 100,000 pounds. It's these specific M&Ms. I don't know why you thought that that was going to be a workaround. How am I meant to do this again? I don't think we ever figured out a solution to this. This little problem of ours. I just put them all in my mouth and give all the money to my mum. Whoa. Okay, fair enough. Bringing it around. I think that's our only option. Can I get someone to lick them before I eat them to test if they're poisonous? No. Now you just got a bunch of M&Ms that are licked. Because I'd have a will, so Daddy would be rich. Huh. Okay. Wow. There we go. I'm learning a lot about you guys. See, this is why we ask these questions. I'd be more than happy with that. So 1 then, yeah? That's all I need to make something out of my life? Oh, don't say that. What do you mean by that? Yeah, I'd eat 1 as well. Well, I say that. I don't know if I would actually not when the time came. I think if you actually put it in front of me, I think I'd be like, wait, I really like living, and even 1% chance of not being able to see my wife again is not cool. So actually count me out. But yes, 100k is a lot. If I ate a quarter of each M&M, would it kill me? Yes, if you eat any of the M&M, it would kill you. Stop trying to find a workaround for this. 1% ain't that bad. I wouldn't mind dying to possibility of supporting every person around me financially. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, that's creepy. What, M&M? No, it doesn't have to be it's not like a specific flavor. It's not like you don't have to worry about it having like peanuts in it or something. Oh my gosh, a doozer. Hello. I take the chance any day. Well, okay, okay. We might be overestimating the value of 100,000.
Lady Luck knows the best.
We might be overestimating the value of 100,000 a little bit. 100,000 is not enough to buy a house. It's enough to put a deposit on a house, but then you have to have the rest of the money. I can use it to invest. This is true. This is true. If this was Skittles, I'd eat all the orange ones. Okay, not the question, but good to know that you appreciate the orange flavors. How much do I get for one? £100,000, which is about $135,000. You can block. I can't be bothered to do the blocks on those corners. Frankly, at some point, I gotta like cut my losses and just assume. Like, I still have a fair bit of redstone. I need scaffolding though. That's for certain. Owen, you were here. There you go. That's my note to myself. I could eat 2. Oh, see, now you're getting greedy. Now you're getting greedy. Big difference between 1% chance and 2% chance. That's enough to buy a good PC. Oh, and you're willing to risk it all for a good PC. All right, let's see, shall we? $1D100. Let's see what we got. If it's a 1, that was not a 1D100. If it's a 1, you die. Ready? Here we go. Congratulations. Let's roll it 5 more times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Congrats. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, those 2 don't count because they were 9, 10. Okay, those do blah 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 do count. Do count. Congrats, nobody died. Do. We're not just gonna keep rolling until we get a 1 on a D100. Come join my stream. This is what we do all day. Think about house of that, yeah?
All right, pay up /J.
This here. That and that. That and that. Let me go back. We continue to thrive. Good. That was good luck. You had good luck there. And then I asked this question. Actually, no, I don't want to ask that one because when I asked it, I realized it would make a great moral conundrum for a D&D campaign. So I'm saving that one. I'll tell the news that I ate M&M. Honestly, I say give it 2 years. Mr. Beast is going to be doing stuff like that. I'm calling it now. Can't just tell us that and nothing else.
Actually, the roll isn't the best way to measure that. Because every time you eat an M%M, there is 1 less, meaning the chances for every new M&M. I forgot how to calculate it, but we all did that in math, right?
Which is why I didn't count the last 2 rolls, because I was subtracting 1 from the total amount that it should have been, and you rolled a 98 and a 99, and those M&Ms wouldn't have existed anymore. And you call yourself maths duo once upon a time. Let's go to here. Would you make someone else eat it when you get the money? No, it's nothing that simple. But it's also more likely to gain the other numbers if those two don't exist. Yes, which is... You can't have them exist in the same role. Yes, which is why I eliminated them. Because it changes the likeliness. Yeah. Which is why I re-rolled them when we hit 98 and 99. We're agreeing right now. No, but you would have to now roll a D99, which is what I was doing. Yes. But I was rolling a D100 and then just rolling it again and not counting it, which is the same as rolling a D99. And then a D98. We're agreeing right now. If you eat, then it's not a D100. Yes, I know. Which is why it's not, is it? If you eat one of the M&Ms, and now there's 99 M&Ms left, and to simulate you eating another one, I take a D100, and then I roll it, but I just re-roll it anytime I get 100. That's essentially just rolling a 99, a D99. We could make it much simpler and have it be a D4. I'm going to Google that. You don't need to Google that. Okay, so there's 4 players at a table, and I'm rolling a D4 in order to select one of them. And no, okay, there's 3 players at a table, and I'm rolling a D4 to select between them. If I roll a 4, I'll just roll again until I don't get a 4. That's the same as rolling a D3. Because we're just ignoring any outcome which isn't within that. I'm still going to Google it. Go for it. It is sum equals n0 to nx. I believe where x is a number and when you would get... Yeah, or you could just roll a D100 and then just... As rolling a 99, unfortunately. And eliminating the 99 is not the same statistics as rolling... No, you're eliminating the 100 and then you're re-rolling if you hit 100. Because then you're only... I can't explain this anymore. I think that those two are done. I think I need to do this one next. Anyways. Almost done with the redstone, sort of. I need to do the observers still, but we're getting there. He says for the 15,000th time in this world. I need to look at my statistics and see how many times I've said the words we're getting there. Oh, by the way, I finished season 1 of the Magnus Archives. No spoilers. I won't say any spoilers in case anybody's still planning on like listening to it. Although I'd say it's a bit late now. It's been out for a while. I need somebody... The Magnus Archives is a horror podcast. That's it pretty much. I need somebody to tell me who's listened further than season 1, whether the seasons past, without saying like season 2's the best or season 4's the best. Does it get better than season 1? Okay, you were right. Thank you. I'll take it. Does it get better than season 1? Yes, it does. How much better? Because it was good, but currently as it stands, it has not gripped me so much that I would be willing to spend more of my time listening to future seasons. The plot really kicks in season 2 onwards. Okay, alright, okay. I liked it more and more as it went on. It all starts picking up season 2 and beyond. Okay, alright. Well, maybe it's worth chasing then. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't like consuming media like scary films. I don't like looking at scary films. I think it's an element of not enjoying gore. And there's also an element of like spooky, I don't need it kind of thing. I'll talk about Dropout in just a sec. So I was always like, I've always been under the assumption for the past maybe like 4 or 5 years, a scary book cannot be scary. And a scary podcast cannot be scary. Because they rely on imagination or sound too much. And they don't have visuals to accompany them. Now, I know that's quite a narrow-minded and pretty, like, shut-out view. I think a lot of people would probably... I think almost anybody, 99% of people would be like, that's closed-minded and stupid. And I agree. Which is why I'm... Hello? What the heck? Which is why I'm, like, changing it up and trying to ingest more media that's not scary movies or short films or whatever, that is related to scary genre. And what I have managed to confirm, at least through the Magnus Archives, is the Magnus Archives does not scare me. It doesn't mean it's bad, but I set out this to be like unnerved and like scared to see if a podcast could scare me. And at least in light of the Magnus Archives, that has not happened yet. It's still good, but I would liken it more to as a thriller than a horror. I now need to find a scary book and read that and see if that will scare me. And then we'll see. It's in my head. Stop. I love horror movies, especially like psychological horrors, because it lets go on more thinky. Yes, I agree. The only scary book I know is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. He's put it up again! What the heck is your problem? Are you trying to bankrupt me? What's wrong with you? This guy. As someone who deals badly with horror, I usually don't get freaked out or scared by Magnus Archives at any point either. Okay, alright. Interesting. So, that's interesting. We'll see. We'll see. I think the order of scariness in terms of media goes games, movies, podcast, books. I think I need to read a Stephen King novel. I think is what's happening. Because if he's the horror king, then perhaps I need to do that. I literally had to stop watching Arcane because Jinx's voice freaked me out. Fair, fair. Very hungry caterpillar. I mean, it's just, when will he stop? You know, it's terrifying. The concept of greed like that. I get it. The Very Hungry Caterpillar is just a commentary on man's greed. It's so nice that Redstone... Imagine if, like, I'm gonna make a mod one day, which is just really annoying Minecraft. And it's gonna be things like rain dissolves redstone. So if there's ever a redstone component exposed to the sky, if it rains, it will get, like, ruined. Torches burn out after like a couple of in-game days. Dropout stuff. Yep, I've started watching Dimension 20. I'm only on episode 2. No, I'm on episode 3. I'm giving it a chance. Oh, hello, Fribs. You told us that? What else? That's all I've watched a bit of Game Changer. I'm catching up on the Game Changer that I missed. I like Sam Says. That was really funny. Yeah, right now Fantasy High isn't grabbing me, but... Oh, that won't work. But I'm giving it a chance and we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That won't work. Do 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 do. Yeah, there was like a good period of time, like a week, where I was moving. It isn't connected? What? Oh, my bad. Thank you. There was a period of time when I was doing nothing but packing, and I used that as an opportunity to absolutely barrel through the Magnus archives. And fair enough, there were points where I was a little bit unnerved because I was in my house by myself at like 2 a.m. packing boxes. So it definitely can be unnerving at times. So the potential is there. What is it? Dropout is a subscription platform for content developed by the company that was originally known as College Humor. College Humor basically were as the name suggests, a content creation company that had humor that was more explicit. And then as the rules of moderation and advertisements started to dry up, ad revenue started drying up for explicit-based content on YouTube, eventually they made their own subscription service that was for like adult content. And by that I mean like rude swear words, that kind of thing, not like inappropriate. And so then they saw great success in the subscription model. They became sort of a pillar there. It's ran by Sam Reich, who is big in the this is gonna be quite how would I put this? Self-centered, egotistical. Sam Reich to the acting comedy platform. Sam Reich is to the acting comedy platform as Pal Creations is to the SMP development scene. That's kind of an insane thing to say if you know who Sam Reich is. But that's essentially who I'm like basing my morals around. He does a really good job at making sure that people are reimbursed for their time. People feel heard and appreciated on set. He believes in paying people for their auditions, for example. That's quite like a controversial take, but if you get called out for an audition, you'll get paid for your time, which is like a thing that isn't really done in the industry for comedy and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's a company that people say it's like the most they've ever been paid for the space that they're working in, so it's seen as like fair wages. Another thing that they did recently, which I think stood out to me, was they recently increased their prices by $1 in order to keep up with inflation. However, they specifically made it so that they gave everybody a month's warning, and if you were subscribed before the end date, which was 3 days ago, I think, then you got to keep the old price permanently. Yeah, not for people who had already subbed. So that was another cool thing. I recommend Sun's Lot first, but definitely don't read it. It might be the most popular. I'm not even allowed to read it. It's very late, but I was looking up his books. Fair, yeah. I think it is very gory, so that makes a lot of sense. I'll look up Salem's Lot. Salem? Okay, we need observers. I think it's Salem. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, quartz, stone, and redstone. Let's hope that we're going to get enough, chat. This is it, the final stretch. And then we get to hook it all up and see if it... Oh, hang on. That sounded like a replenish. It was. So, yeah. Thought you said chords instead of quartz for a second and panicked. In an ideal world, Power Creations would work off a model that we pay all of the content creators who take part in our SMPs. That would be sick. If people could like rely on Power Creations, that would be cool. Fun fact, people assume I'm British a lot recently and I blame it on you entirely. I can see that happening. Is it your accent or is it the way you speak? Asked what a Freddo is. Let's catch our chords real quick here. Minus 149. All the way through to 54 left. 54, and then what? It would be every 3. So you're looking at like 78. Whole stack. Honestly, if I didn't know that you were German, I probably would have assumed that. Apple, don't expose me. We all know you're... What do you mean, don't expose you? Listen, German boy, might you be German? Oh my god, how could you tell us? No, I used the word snot. Oh, I see, okay. Oh dear. Right, it's just you now, man. It's just me and you, and this clay, and these emeralds. Oh, now you know. I don't know whether or not we're gonna have enough, but we'll see. I have some books, I think. Yeah, I can sell the books. This lads a lot too. Yes, your favorite white man. I've heard from you. That's 25. That's another 12. It's not a lot, but boy. Poor lads. You said man? I think you meant to say boy. Hey, you like the fly one? Good, I'm glad. All right, cleric. If I need 74, I need basically a stack of observers or more so. So we're looking at what? 2 stacks of redstone. Getting there bit by bit. I get 12 every day. So that's about 6 days in Minecraft. Last stream it was glitchy. There's also Bruno Dead and Bruno Beg. Stop talking to him. All of this was redstone once upon a time, and I wasted it by turning it into repeaters. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Fool of a took. There's some new emotes, yeah. Yellow! Thank you for the raid. What were you doing? What were you up to? Was it Minecraft? Or secret third option? Second. I can't wait to hook this all up and see if it works or not. All the things you remember, that Laz is my favorite white boy. It was a recent conversation. I feel like that's not too crazy. Oh, you can give me some stuff back. Oh, I don't have any books left? Paper time. Oh, that was a restock noise. And then clay. That's okay. Thank you very much. Okay, 49. That's looking good. We can grab a bit of quartz. I was doing a challenge to see if I could name 100 queer media works. Whoa. I'm being real. I don't think I could do that. That's impressive. Well done. There's a lot of whimsy on him. Did you manage it? Did you succeed? All right, 33. Let's go put these in. This one is my favorite. I like that one too. It's a good one. There was a couple of options that we didn't end up going with, so there is room in the future for more emotes. I might try and get some done for the subathon, but I need to work with Diango next to get the pins ready. Any ideas? Any things anybody's desperate to see? Harder than I thought. My brain went empty a lot. That's fair. Understandable. Jester. People have said Jester. They long for the Jester. Anything other than Jester? Jester? Okay. Anything other than Jester? Play the same song again. What's that? The same song again? Okay, fine. Bruno Maid. Whoa! I got... Bruno Maid would be kind of fun. I like the idea of the crate one. People have enjoyed the crates. Plus, cheaper for me because I don't have to pay for another emote. Climbing equipment would be silly. That could be fun. Something Rats 2 related, maybe. Crate pin could be fun. The escape pod. I was thinking the escape pod or the gun. I don't know, though. Going pew pew with the gun might be kind of fun. Will you... Oh, you have... Oh, you're more expensive. You're an absolute rotter. You're going to burn through all of my clay. What a jerk. These guys get the idea. They're lowering the prices. No zombie. There should be a gunner mode. I don't know about that. I don't know if Twitch would let me do that. I need more emeralds. More money, please. Not you. You're too expensive. Okay, 31. Take this and a bit of quartz. Another 15 done. And then while we wait, let's see if we can get some books. We need books. Books will give us money. Paper. How many pins would there be? There's 5 every season. I will show you real quick. Mainly just to refresh my own memory as well. In the middle, right here. Season 1 here. Season 2. Season 3. Oh, I'm missing one. Tang should be there. Looks like we've got a Bruno one every time. So I'll probably try and do a Bruno one. Then we've got some kind of like emote mixed in there sometimes. It looks like we have done sub badges before. So I wouldn't be totally against doing another one. I'll get my missing season 1 pins. What? Hold on. /o/ only allows you to redeem free merchandise for merch that I have copies of. So if I didn't have copies of Juice Jam which are out of stock, you're never gonna... I'm afraid you can't get it. I can't make more of them. I'm so sorry. I mean, if you want to do like a trade with someone, maybe that could work. I think I said at some point, if somebody has a Hardcore Heart or Juice Jam, I'd give them a free set of like season 3 or 4. Oh, hold on. I'm not guaranteeing that it's Bruno made Jester, Hardcore Gun Crate Badge and something else. Because then that ruins all the fun of you guys guessing what they are. Oh, hi, Freebs. Welcome back. Jester Rose. Stop saying Jester. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, if we use this to get paper, we can get some books, and then we can get some emeralds, and then we can get more redstone. We can't have jesters. I didn't say that. I just said it's not guaranteed. And then we're going to need to start putting in like supports into the side of these things. Should we get a :J pin? Oh, inscription. Drops. There it is. Outside his own pin would be a banger, even though it's been like years. That would be insane. Insane behavior for me to just suddenly do an Outsiders themed pin out of nowhere. How much are pins usually? I think I'm planning on making them a little bit cheaper this year, but they usually range somewhere between like £8 to £12. They're more expensive after they've been there for a year, so the newer one's always the cheapest. Moving Owen. Okay. This. And then obviously any amount that I send them for is immediate. Any profits that I make from the pins is immediately lost when somebody contacts me saying that the Netherlands have like stolen all of their money because of customs. And so then, you know, it's back to square one. This is where I'll finally be able to buy some. I hope so. Why, Stevie? That's a trade secret. Can't sleep yet. Can I ask, have you played Repo? Would you play it on stream? I'd play Repo, yeah. If somebody invited me, I'd probably play Repo. Yeah, the whole game, the Dots Inscription was... What? No, Inscription was :J, wasn't it? Then maybe someday wants to sell items. Alright, well... I'll just DM you. There you go. Didn't you play with Pearl? I did play with Pearl. I also played with some friends as well. Deceit 2 was :J. Oh, wait, it was. It was. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. do, 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 do. Okay, cool. Owen, yes, Stevie. Stevie assumed that the message that I sent them for where I get my pins produced was a "you're evil." That's it! Stevie thinks I'm lying currently. As a bit, I guess. The bit is that I am lying. Google it! Oh my gosh, I'm actually gonna have to Google this for you. You know what? No, I want you to Google it. An animal pin company? Basically. The pin company? You're not far off. That's basically it. This has to be this is a show of faith. You're gonna have to Google this. I'm not Googling it for you. Right, replenish your redstone. Let me in. Oh, because you told Toby last Subathon? Oh, okay. It's an animal pin factory. Fine. If I told Toby, if it's already public knowledge, then there you go. I cannot trust you anymore. For no reason whatsoever. But yeah, you're right. Next, you're going to tell me Bruno comes from what? The puppet company? That's good. I like that. Done. This is proof you've given me trust issues. This is proof that you have trust issues. I didn't cause this. I literally messaged it to Stevie. And I would pick up myself from Pim Company, yeah. Stevie literally first message response was, oh, very funny. Anyways, thank you, no worries. More people need to produce pins, I think. Pins are cool. It's a pretty steep upfront cost, but they're small items by weight, so they don't cost a lot to send. You can get really creative with them. You can make some deluxe versions by limiting quantity or adding glitter into the enamel. They feel worthwhile. It's not like a print of like art, which can easily get creased. They are durable in post, so won't get broken easily. Very customizable, and in terms of upfront cost versus like clothing, easy to get like your foot in the door. Is this an ad? I wish. Frankly, they should pay me a commission for yelling about them because I constantly do. I'm trying to convince Luann to get into the pin making business. Based by chance, I can Google too. I do not know. They used to do. They used to be the middleman for a factory in China, but they recently started doing eco ones, which were done with recycled polymer resin and wood, and those are made in house. So those are in the UK, I think. Glad you asked. Today's sponsorship: 5 emeralds. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. My margins. You're ruining my margins. You expect me to put food on the table with this kind of economy? Hi, hello. When he keeps coming back, gotta raise the price. They're UK based? Yes. Before it resets later on. Fine. But I'm trying to like kick us over the line, you know? I'm trying to get there. $12 more, that's all I get. Ugh. The inflation has hit the villagers. Do you think factory HQ equals where it is produced? Yeah, I'd say so. I think their base enamel pins are done in China, and I would say their eco pins are done in the UK. Oh my gosh, have we reached the end? Wait. Not right now. Yeah, they are focused on being green. They do stickers too. Yeah. They're a really good company. They use Trello when you work with them, which is also like a really easy site to work with. They kind of will like make the art for you in a weird way. Like they have artists on hand, but I use Diango because I want a consistent site. That bulb won't get powered. Yeah. Did I cover the bulb? Oh, ooh, okay. But if you need like a slight change to something, they can have an artist do that to make it work in like a... So what I mean is they won't make the art for you, but they will transfer it into a format that works for their Pantones. So they'll pick the colors based off of the colors that you give them. But I always just have Diango do it because Diango's vision is like, I think, better. Okay, so that goes there. And then will that power this? If I put redstone there? I'm not convinced. Worth testing. That is a blast furnace. Okay, so we do this, and then we do that, and then we do redstone, and then we do this, and then we do this. Oh, it works. Great. Where do the pins go then? Get packed and shipped. They get produced, they get shipped to the office of the company, and then they get shipped to me. And then I will take a few of them, and then I will send them to distributors, like my distribution team. Distribution team. Do 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 do. Okay, now we just need enough redstone observers to fill in that line. He's not making it go down. Maybe if I get some gold and sell it to him. Day by day. Are they called the distribution company? No, zombie. Stop suggesting. Gold. Do I have any gold? I didn't buy from the cleric. I said I wanted to buy from the cleric. AKA your mum. Hey, 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 hey. Never before have I been so insulted by something that is 100% true. Let's see how many we need. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bum. I don't want this to sand. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 70 redstone. Talk about pins on stream. It starts. I was talking to my mom the other day, you know, because she handles distribution. I know. She's very kind. Not everybody can have a mum like mine. Off by 1. All right, 72 redstone. 72 divided by 2 is 36. No, it's not. That's a lie. Wait. Oh yeah, it is 36. 36. 36 times 5. I can't be bothered. Is 180 divided by 64 is 2.8 stacks of emeralds. That's what we need in order to make this work. Tomorrow's Mother's Day in US. Oh, nice. Yep, 180. 180 emeralds. About 2.8 stacks, even at this new price. And we are at about a little under 2. I think we'll be okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 times 64 divided by 4 is 128 emeralds. Yeah, that'll be fine. We can buy at this rate. It's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. And if we run out of quartz, I'll just do a big cry or something. I don't know. Outline for main builds. Outside track outline? I don't know what you mean. Oh, outside the track outline. Yeah, maybe. A lot of them are going to be within the thing, though. That's kind of the whole point of it. This looks like enough quartz. Anvils? We're not going to talk about that. We are going to put those down today, though. We are going to put down what we have today. Let's see what we've got. Whoa, wow. 2 stacks of iron. We're swimming in it. We're getting there, aren't we? We're making it work in our own special way. But yeah, imagine... What the heck? Adobe Acrobat? Leave me alone. Imagine Lemontine pins. Lemontine art as pins. I'd buy it. Do 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 do. Oh wait, we've got emeralds here. Wait, we have redstone. Wait, I don't want to use this. So it's Owen. What? What? What happened? What's going on? I'm back. I died. I ate the bad M&M. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ping pong test. Ready. Ping. Oh, that's not so bad. Okay, let me check. Oh, is it gone? It's fixed? It fixed itself. Okay, up. The food things just fixed itself. Okay, cool. Well, I found some redstone conveniently in my chest. Owen, what? Here comes the mobile viewers. Oh dear. This looks like you cheated. Oh, what? Because I got an extra stack. I found 11 in here. And then I was like, I don't want to use this simple redstone. You know what? I don't have to take this from you. I'm uploading the VOD to YouTube. You'll see it then. Yeah, I spawned in 11 blocks of redstone ore. Because that's what I would do if I was trying to cheat. It definitely wouldn't be the copious amounts of anvils that we need. Oh man, I'm so glad that it wasn't actually just chat being dead, and it was actually the stream. And you guys go, no, that wasn't when the crash happened. That was before. Don't even get me started on anvils right now. Okay, I won't. I'm gonna need some actual stone, some cobblestone. You gotta be believable. This is true. It always starts small. What the heck? It's crazy. Me of all people, wild. Regular cobblestone? Regular cobblestone question mark? We're so cooked. I can't believe that we don't have regular cobblestone after all this. Right, the beacon is where? The beacon is, I want to say, south of here, over here. And I'm expecting it to load in. No, that's not where it is. Is it? It should be somewhere around here. I have the... What the heck? I have the... I have... Oh, okay. Why does it not load in until I'm like really close to it? What the heck? That's so odd. I love this song. Louis' song is so good. Why July 25th? What year? What happens on July 25th? Just because it was a nice stream. Well, I need to go back and review my performance now and figure out why that one was so good. If this was Dali, I would assume it's because I like congratulate them or compliment them on their like intelligence or something like that at some point. But this isn't Dali, so I don't know why. Why would it be? Absolutely unnecessary stray there. They're not even here. Do 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 do. No, Stevie, it's because I complimented Dali and said well done. And then we found out that Dali kept that one real safe. Oh, hi, Dali. Hey, Dali. How's it going? I didn't think that you were going to be dropping into stream today. Hey. Hi. Shay, I can't believe you've almost given 25,000 bits. This is why I don't clip. Uh-huh. Dude. In 1 month. Shay's gonna get the blooming galaxy pin before getting a glass of juice. Can I please get a glass of juice? Yeah, here's the Milky Way. Glass juice is like year 6. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, that's actually not... Yeah, I don't know. Becoming an orange? I don't know. That's the goal. That's crazy. Which one of those is... Wait, hold on. You've got the adult tree and your subscription badge is still a sapling. Are you kidding me? This isn't normal. He's increased the price again. And I'm a sucker because I'm going to keep buying from him. I'd like to get the highest badges. This is crazy. And 285 gifted. I'm mad that I can't give any kind of like subscription badge or whatever, you know? Please, the emeralds. It's required. We have to do this. Stay strong. No matter what price he sets it to. We're almost done, actually. If I grab some clay balls and then go to here and then do this and then do this and then come back and do this, I think we win these. Oh, it's going to be by a little tiny bit. So excited for the 3-year badge, which, oh my god, I'll get the Tuesday after TwitchCon, so maybe the next stream after it has a treat of a weekend. Wow. Crazy work. What did Olive say? Next thing he'll be coming for the clip leaderboards. Shay, that's insane. Let's settle down now. Hold on. Let's calm down for a moment. That's unheard of. Let's pad that out over a long period of time, yeah? Since the meet and greet time is out. Oh, yeah. Meet and greet time is out. I'm doing a meet and greet. If you're going to TwitchCon, you can meet me. It can happen. For real. It can actually happen. If you want to, then check your notifications or check the Twitch website. I'm sure it'll say something. I'm almost at 400 total, and that's before subathon. That is before subathon. Let's wait. Let's just wait. Let's just see what happens if we wait. Who knows what happened? Sometimes also they're like they give like deals or something. Wait, hang on. Isn't there a thing? Wait, is this public? Am I allowed to talk about this? No, I'm not. Wait, yes? Hang on, no, you're just saying that. Don't try and trick me. Trap almost got away with it. Nearly worked. I can't believe that. That actually almost got me. Dude, do you... What I mean to say is, maybe they'll do like a September vibe in June. And then it'll be cheaper to give subs. I'm just saying that could happen. Keep right where you are, 'cause I followed this far like come. Did I miscount? Oh no, there's a bit around the corner. Oh, an ice cream? Oh, an ice cream too. It's so hot over here. What temperature is that? It's boiling? Is it? Wait, did I do it? Have I done it? Did I miscount? Why do I still have 29 left? No, it's not oh dear. I think we're done. Okay, let's set it going, I guess. We need some redstone and some repeaters, I suppose. Done? Well, the redstone's done, and that's a big part of it. We can focus on the decorations in a little bit. We find out it doesn't even work. It's considered hot. 32 Celsius is hot. Never mind. Yes, that is insanely hot. I need just a little bit of redstone. I'm happy because I don't have to go to actual school for summer classes and I get to do them at home, so I get to watch Subathon more. Yippee! I'm excited for Subathon. Sorry for constant case. I don't mean to be a bother or cause any upset. Also, sorry again for not waiting for that. No, I really don't want you to be upset. I need you to know that it's all with like a /pos tone tag. Like, I'm obviously very thankful for your generosity. You can do with your money whatever you want to. As a streamer, there's an element that'll always have like, there'll always be a sentiment of, oh goodness, this person is being very generous and I don't know how to accept generosity like smoothly. So there's always going to be like an element of me being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Which is, I think, better than me being like, oh, thanks. Like, you know, that would be a weird. I think it's important that I don't allow that to happen to myself. Yeah. I don't ever actually mean like you need to stop in like a traditional objective literal sense. You can do what you want. Right, please replenish so that I can sell these. And then it's 34 Celsius here. I don't think it's that hot in Sheffield. Hi Maggie, bye. So I'm not good with tone tags. Well, that's why I'm clarifying, because I'm aware that my audience can be neurodivergent and more. So like, I don't want them to think that I'm ever being like, how could you not wait for the subathon? How dare you not confine me to my office for longer periods of time during the subathon? He went up again. He's insane. He knows that I need this bit. And he knows I'm going to buy it. I may have downloaded tone tags occasionally. Any music? There's music. Occasionally. You're a rotter. Okay, there's 11 redstone for an insane price, I might add. Let's go ahead and grab some repeaters and get this going. It's happening! It's happening! What does that mean? Certified rotter? It's just an expression. It just means that Dali is bad. But we all knew that. Dali's entering their, like, rebellious push back against streamer era. It goes new chatter, adoration, commitment, rebellious phase, consistency. Stevie's already at the consistency bit. She had her rebellious phase like 9 months ago. Right. So you ready to fill? Okay, so we need this here. This redstone can't be here because this is frankly where this is going to be. So, rebellious phase. Am I not in the phase of rebellion anymore? No, of course not. Nowhere near that anymore. Gosh, you're a breath of fresh air from what you were before. This is not the phrase they're asking you to clarify. What were they asking me to clarify? Didn't have to say it like that, but I did. So, can't go back on it now. You've become meaner too, you know? No. I've just had to be more stern because of your past rebellion phase. Let's use... Oh, hey, look, there were 24 observers in here, chat. Okay. Oh. The crash out is finally here. I feel like my rebellious face was a sub font, most likely. Downloaded tone tags. Okay, so let me explain. There's a old, I think it's only in the UK, anti-piracy ad where they go, you wouldn't download a car. Or no, that's it. You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal a handbag. You wouldn't download a movie. Downloading is thievery. Theft is against the law. Piracy is bad. There's this whole thing. And so then this concept of like, you wouldn't download a tone tag. That ad had pirated the font they used. Incredible. The concept of downloading a tone tag is using a tone tag when you actually don't mean the tone tag. So if I was like making a joke and someone was like, wait, are you being serious right now? And I was like, I'm /serious right now. And then it turned out that I wasn't being /serious. That's downloading a tone tag. You know what? I don't believe that. I don't believe that the anti-piracy ad used pirated music and font. That sounds like something that someone once said and we liked the idea of it so much that we just chose to believe it. I'm pushing back. I'm in my rebellious arc. I'll get an article, please do. Because we constantly say things to... It's like the whole you eat however many spiders in your sleep was just made up. But we liked the idea of it so much that we just kind of perpetuated it. Sorry, what? Somebody once decided to see how far rumors could go. So they started a rumor that you ate like 8 spiders in your sleep over the course of your lifetime or something stupid like that. It was like just a random figure. It's not true. Because think about it. How would that ever happen logically? Like, really think about it. That's insane. But people liked saying it to each other so much that they were just like, yeah, let's just believe this at face value and not do any digging. You wouldn't steal a font famous. Right, let's see. Ah, yes, Sky News, that reputable source. Okay, Mickey Corral in. Oh wow, that was okay. It's okay. Its recency adds a lot of truth to it. Famous anti-piracy campaign is in the spotlight after it appeared the font using it was pirated. Pirated or not credited? The dramatic campaign compared pirating films to stealing cars, handbags, and televisions. It appeared in cinemas from 2004. Social media users have discovered the font used in the campaign was pirated from a typeface created by designer Just Van Rossum. Blue Sky user Rib extracted the fonts used in one of the campaign's old PDFs and discovered the pirated font was used instead of Expand Rough was used instead of Mr. Van's licensed font FF Confidential. Sky News was able to replicate this process and found the same results. Sky News was able to replicate the results from a Blue Sky user. There's no evidence to suggest that the campaign's designers were aware that the font was pirated, as copies of it were being widely shared at the time. The creator of the original font doesn't seem too worried. I had known about the illegal clone of my font before, but I didn't know that it was the one used in the campaign. The campaign always had the wrong tone, which to me explains the level of fun that has been had at its expense. The irony of it having a pirated font is just precious. Okay. The adverts became a piece of pop culture. In fact, if you tried to go to the campaign's official URL, you'll be redirected to the famous spoof. FACT declined to comment, saying that the campaign predated anyone working at the organization. Yeah, interesting. So it's kind of what I thought, which is that it wasn't so much that it was like, I'm going to deliberately pirate this font. It's that somebody made a clone of somebody else's paid for font, and then the company used that clone, not knowing that it was pirated. But yes, I get that the sentiment is the same. This is fair. And then if I do this, and this, case closed. There we go. Thanks, Sky News. So I'm pretty certain that there will be a problem with this setup that I've done, which is that if they're on a, is there a chunk border here? No, okay. It's all in one chunk. So that increases the stability of this redstone a lot. However, there might be a problem as I unload and load the chunks in over time that also I can't do this. Still pirating if you did that in a research paper would be plagiarism. Doesn't the whole thing need to connect? No, it doesn't need to connect back on itself. That would be insane. No. This is just going to send pulses down the line. Technically, I've done this in a weird way. So I'm going to do it like this instead. If I take this, I can send a signal through this. And then connect this up. And we read it every day for the next year. Very good. Let me get a lever. Is that news to you? I just need one piece of cobblestone and one stick. Yes, that plus my stick. Does anyone know that reference? My sister and I love that reference. One of the characters finds a clue, and one of the other characters goes, look, I found a stick. What did you find? And then that other character shows that they found a clue. And then they go, yes, that plus my stick. That's the whole line. Repeat, I wasn't listening to you. All right. Well, I don't have to be mean about it. Where's it from? Well, that's quite the question that I'm asking right now. If I told you that, I'm trying to see if anybody recognizes it. I didn't. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, here's another quote from it. One of the characters goes, well, that was unexpected. And then one of the other characters slams a headdress of like a big pineapple fruit display on top of the person's head. And then the other one goes, as was that. Hi, Lady Black. Do, 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 do. Is it a cheating if I looked it up? It is 100% cheating if you looked it up. Okay, another reference. You'll all probably know this one. A character walks through a like school corridor and is narrating, and everyone's like, "Hi, Goob. Hey, Goob. Hey, Goob. Do you want to come round to my house later?" And the narrator goes, "They all hated me." Yeah, you know that one. Meet the Robinsons. All of those quotes are from Meet the Robinsons. Meet the Robinsons, an incredible movie. All right, here we go. Big moment. Big moment. Has Owen set up all of the stuff correctly? Is that going to hit the right one? Oh, I've forgotten this one. How silly of me. Oh dear. Okay, well, I suppose I could do it from here. I was literally about to press F3N to like spectator through the thing. Yeah, whatever. Dang it, I tried to grab it through this block. Dang. Got it. Here we go. Big moment on day... What day was it? Day 686. This one that we're about to enter into. Vaccine wasting too much. No, you're fine, you're fine. I mean, I knew what to do there, so I kind of just like... Let's see it. Oh. No, it's sending things forwards. No. I mean, it adds a bit of silly movement to it, but we got to test that all of these still work. It's part of how the monorail works. Okay, go down here. Uh-oh. Error. Error. I like the audio, listen. Why to stop? Oh no, I'm unrendering the... Wait, what? Why did it just like stop randomly? That was weird. Did I like unrender the thing? Spawn chunks keep it rendered? Spawn chunks aren't close enough. There's only one spawn chunk now. I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, I need to mark the one that isn't working. Wait, no, it's at the corner. I can go to the corner. I know where that is. Okay. Well, let's turn it off. They are all now going to be permanently on. So I need to send one more signal through. Yeah, that'll turn all of them off. Although actually, if I leave all of them on, I can see if there's any other breakages as well. So let's leave it on. Boop, boop. This is cool though. This is fun, isn't it? This is a bit silly. I've got some spare observers now, so we could always connect some of the trickier parts up with observers. Oh, we can chase it. What? What? That's not possible. Wait, I didn't do that. I didn't reconnect it all up again. Stop doing that. You did? I did? Why? Okay, there. That's very weird. I don't know why I did that. I just wanted to leave them all on so I could see if there was any breakages like this. But I didn't want it to be like pulsing. I don't know why I reconnected the whole circuit. I think it was probably out of habit, yeah. Am I going to need a chunk loader? I'm glad you like the new emotes. What kind of chunk loader am I going to... Oh, here's the error. What's going on here then? Hello, hello, hello. I'm the repairman out on the job. Mm-hmm. That all looks fine to me. Is repeater going the wrong way? What's that butterfly? That's not a butterfly, that's me. Oh no. Is that my render distance? Hold on. Please don't tell me I'm going to have to... Oh no. Chunk loader time for the entire island? Oh no, this may not go as well as we hope. Must have to be loaded in the entire time. That's crazy. There's no way. Okay, first off, power everything off. Secondly, wait for it all to turn off. Off it goes. Power it on and leave it on. This also helps us figure out which pistons need to be fixed. No, no, that's not fun, Dally. I want there to be movement. If I made each light have its own clock, that would work. But, ugh, can you imagine trying to do that? And then it would get... Why is that piston facing up? The corners face upwards for symmetry. Right, if we get down here and the signal continues, then we know it's something to do with render distance. But it doesn't look like the signal continues, so we can actually figure out what's going on wrong now. What? Wait, what? Okay, well, there's one of the problems. Hi, Frubes. But that doesn't explain why... Oh, no. Furnaces can't carry signals, right? And there's nothing in one? What do you mean? Furnaces can't carry signals, right? And there's nothing in one? It's not... The furnaces are nowhere near this. He needed to update. We're so cooked. And there it goes, the rest of it. And let's let that go over there. I mean, what's the solution here? Chunk load every chunk? Oh dear. If we wanted them to be on forever, All we needed to do was grab ourselves a lever and flick each one on. We didn't need to do any of the underwiring. Right, let's run this way and see what happens. Oh no. Please tell me this is a wiring issue. Yeah, it's definitely disappointing, isn't it? The limits of Minecraft have struck. Okay, this one might have been... No? Okay, this one was on me. Wait, what? Oh, that's not good. So it worked up here, but it didn't work here. Can bulbs not carry a light, maybe? Redstone clock about a render distance away, so when you come into the area, each will load? I suppose so. Test? Worth testing. Okay, we have one of these, and then we have some redstone dust underneath it, and then we have this, and then we have a redstone repeater going into it, and then we have a button of some kind. Cool. Okay. That's easier to deal with. There. Pull it down onto block. Hmm? Oh. Yeah, that works. Thank you. Okay. Let's just update all of those so that they're actually then pulsing and they're on. We can follow the route now. And then the observers should be fine. The observers should be the safe ones. Hey, Gemini. Okay, it's still going. I wonder if I stand in the middle of the island, whether it'll update everything. No! Might be helpful if I actually used full sentences. Oh, dang it. What happened here? Wait, did I just not... I just didn't put anything there. That's stupid of me. Okay, I can fix that easily just doing this. Oh, perhaps not so easily. Hi, streamer. Hello. Oh, hi. It's the Eggman. It's Dr. Eggman. I kind of don't want to kill him because he's been here for a while. Who's making you move right? Gotta get into the feeling, gotta get lost in the feeling, gotta give into the night. Because this observer is sending a pulse? Yes, but I need a way of being able to... I need to do this. Oh, did I just send a lot of pulses in quick succession? I'm stupid. The observer isn't looking at the redstone? Yes, but the one underneath it will power it. Okay, quick lever situation. That should have sent off a signal. Yeah. Itchy hand. Little debug lever. Speaking of which, you fix yourself. Okay. Looks like the rest of it is fine. Itchy hand again. Yippee? Sort of. Sort of yippee. Let's go turn on the clock again and see what happens now that we've fixed all the wiring issues. And see what the render distance does for us. What we're going to do in order to test this is crank our render distance and simulation distance down low. Stand at the edge here and see if the signal comes back to us. And we'll give it like a couple of half yippee yip. Okay. So let's send a pulse down. That'll turn off. And let's see how long that takes. Let's time it. I need that emote from Diango. I need that, but for me. No, but I like it being Diango. It's a good emote. I definitely stopped rendering it over there, don't I? What if I did this? Do I stop at any point? Did you pick it up? I looked away. We flicked it to send a pulse down to turn off all the things. But I think it will have stopped at some point. Which won't be a problem as I'm like pulsing it again and again. That's why we're using a redstone clock. It's just a bunch of locks. This is what he's doing is in his retirement. Oh, that looks like it's turning things off. Wait. Is it turning things off? Oh, it is. I don't know what that little Wanzer is doing about after it. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, debug lever time. That's odd. Yeah, okay, it was here. That makes sense actually. Debug lever. All right, so that took what, like just under 2 minutes? Okay, here we go. Next test. Yes, yeah. Well, one thing at a time. There's a lot of solutions that we can do here. Chunk loading, individual redstone clocks. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, I was doing a bunch of debugging today for Mob Rush. I'll show you guys that in a little bit, by the way, if you're interested. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to pulse it once. 2 minutes from now, that should light up over here. You can see it off in the distance. Uh-oh. What's happening there? What's happened just behind there? Repeater to observer chain is being a bit funky. Yeah. Sally. Let's see how this connects up here. Probably badly. Yeah, that's where it turns back into... Okay, interesting. I don't download tone tags. Still not a very nice thing to say, is it? I wish I had a lights right now. Okay, so it's probably just the length of the repeater. The observer is picking up a change. It's picking up 2 when it activates and then when it deactivates. This is my issue with observers. Let's see if we can figure this out in a survival world, a creative world. So, we have stuff like this. And then an observer is going to look at that. Or presumably it looks at the redstone. We'll make 2 different versions just in case. And then that observer will eventually go into these. And along the way, we have these. Technically, we have this. It's more like this. Hold on. Repeater into block into redstone, block into redstone into repeater. And it's the blocks that carry the charge. Cool. So if I send a pulse down here. Yeah. Okay. Swap out observers for redstone in a waterproof tunnel. Oh. Okay, let's put that down at the bottom of the tier list where we can go to... No, it's not a phone call, it's my timer. So, presumably, it is... Yeah, we need to turn... That's fine, we just need a 1 tick. We just need a 1 tick pulse. Piston time. Turn signal into 1 tick pulse. Easy 1 tick pulse generator. Thank you. A little bit bulky, but I'm sure I can make it work. Yep. That's a 1 tick pulse extender. I wonder if I can change the orientation of it at all. No. I can't. So I'd have to do like this. I want it to go in the same direction. Yeah, cool. You can rotate the pulse extender. Yeah. Okay, now let's rotate it 1 more. Actually, this is 3 wide currently. So that works. So if I do this, and we'll do that. There we go. Great. Just face it the way that makes the signal leave the direction you want it to. I mean, is there a more compact way of doing this? Am I being stupid? I guess I could do this. That's a bit too far out from... The other way was more efficient. Yeah. Swap these out. Okay, and now we need to take that signal again. Now there's only one signal, so that should then translate nicely back into... Cool. All right, I'm happy with that. We just need to do that once over there. Thank you for your patience, chat. I'd been looking for you, see me right now, looking more and more. I've currently been resisting the urge to update from 1.20.1 to 1.21.5 on my plugin for power vents because I'm worried it's going to break everything. It probably won't, but just in case. But I will at some point because they've added some pretty intense stuff. I actually haven't even caught up on everything they've added recently. Or would it break? Well, if I would have to change the version of Bucket I was using, and then if I change the version of Bucket, then my code would just not be the correct API, and that's not good. The lines of code I wrote would just not make sense to the interpreter. You see me right now, looking more and more. Right, this is the space I have to work with. I need some blocks to do this. But they've got like, what is it? The friend locator? I think that's something that's being sent to Java sometime soon. Is it fixed? It will be. It will be. Boop. Do. It is solved. It is solved, but not fixed. I'm gonna need some redstone torches, which means we're gonna need some redstone, which means I'm gonna go and talk to my friend, the cleric. That's towing a line, I feel. I'm so out of money. I'm so out of money. And he knows I'm not good for it. Okay, books. So this image, I knew it might be close. It's certainly close. I think the clerk is a scammer rather than a friend. Yeah, but... Yeah. Can we do sticks for emeralds? If I had a Fletcher, yeah. I do not have a Fletcher. It's okay. Enough time has passed that I can do this. I'm really surprised that Big Hero hasn't made a single noise today. Does anyone else think that's odd? Like, he has made a noise today. Don't jinx it. You know he's old when the response to that is, uh-oh. Hi, creature. How's it going, Luan? Go check on him. No! He's probably asleep. You know the age-old saying, let sleeping dogs lie. Luan isn't here? What? She just said... Somebody just said hello, creature, didn't they? Yeah, she just said... Don't make me go... I thought you were making me go crazy then. I was like, there's no way I just... Oh. Hey, man. So how come when I'm looking at you right now, you're not going to freeze? What's that about? I'm looking at it. There's no way that you just made a noise. Oh my gosh, he's up. Hello. That was actually insane that I mentioned his name and then he is like an eldritch being. Oh, it's so much nicer to be welcome back with welcome back rather than everyone scattering. Let's do that from now on. I need books, which means I need leather. It's like when you summon a familiar. Yeah. Pazuzu, Pazuzu. Okay, leather. When do you think he woke up from that? I guess so, but my door was closed, so there's no way he heard me. It was just like a sixth sense. Okay. These emeralds that we get from these books will help us out. I genuinely can't believe that he's upped his prices this much over the course of this adventure we've been on. He was my main guy. To when you're at your road. Maybe similar to when you're at your road. Oh, I see. Yes. Code word for your dog. Okay. That's a little bit of emeralds done. A little bit of redstone. That should be enough for us to make a 1-tick pulse extender. I only need 1 redstone torch. We've got the repeaters already. And what I mean by a meal, let's just say I even have veggies with my fish sticks and fries. No way. Chip in your sleep and you turn into your road and you wake up. Yeah, isn't it odd how the body knows that? It's weird, isn't it? Okay, right here, we're going to... how do I want to do this? Okay, redstone torch into double repeat. That's not going to be good. That's not going to give us enough space. Okay, here's an idea. Redstone into block into torch into double repeater into redstone. Isn't that going to be powered by that, technically? Oh, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Hold on, hold on. Okay, let's start from the back. Why am I coughing? It's gonna go like this. No, it isn't. Is it? Yes, it is. That's stupid. Okay. Don't, yeah, I didn't mean the rest of you, chat. I just meant don't help me. Okay, let's test this out with some kind of pulse extent, like a pulse like this. Cool. That works. Let's see if we need to debug any of this. Debug pulse any of it. He was just talking to me. Okay, we need to send one more pulse that way. This is my debug button. It's what I click in order to power. Hold on. Okay, I do this. I press this button. There. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm captivated by it. Oh, I'm glad. We're currently just setting up the monorail lights. These should all now be lit up. Oh, what's going on with you guys? I think I know why that is. That's fine. Just quick debug button moment. Okay, big test moment now. Back up to the top we go. Send a signal all the way through. See if it all updates. That guy used to give me 2 redstone for 1 emerald. And now, just wait until you hear what he gives me. You're not going to believe the price of this. It's what... Endless entertainment for me with that joke and this advertisement. Just when you think you're buying redstone, suddenly Froobs. Right. Let's send a signal through. And that should turn everything off. There it all goes. Surely this works now. Well, it'll work for when I have my render distance this high up. But it'll be very interesting to see if it works for when I have it lower. There it goes, round and around. Why did it feel like it was going slower on this bit than this bit over here? Okay. This is the big bit, big moment coming up. Yeah, good. Good. Very nice. Might take more because it was on a slope. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? Oh well. We'll actually be able to tell when it hits this bit. If it works. It definitely feels longer. But never mind. Oh, and now it's speeding up again. There's only one repeater that I'm using. Okay. And touchdown. And now for the... Okay, so what? That takes 2 minutes to go all the way around. So here we go. Oh, hello there, wandering trader. Definitely does slow down slopes. Very odd, isn't it? There's nothing really that I need there. Looks sick, thanks. So now load it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do now. We're going to render it at 3 chunks and 5 chunks. Let's set those equal to the same, actually, to reduce the variables. Here we go. Okay. Water bucket of emeralds isn't very good. Iron farm, take ocean water. We need all the iron we can get. And you'll only do it like twice. Okay, start the timer. In 2 minutes, we better see a signal there. Is that render distance usually what you do? No, but we're testing the extremes right now. Foggy day, isn't it? Hey, Big Hero. What's good, man? Nom, 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 nom. Where are you? Papa. Old dog. Damn, you don't care about me, do you? He's so unbothered. He's like, whatever, man. I mean, there's no way this works, right? Like, this won't... It's not going to send a signal through unloaded chunks. Mayhaps we ask why he has this harness in the house. He wears it a lot of the time. It's a very traumatic experience to put the harness on for him. So it's usually easier just to leave him on. It on. But you were playing with Caspin. Uh-oh. Nighttime going down. Uh-oh. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. It shouldn't disrupt too much. I've got 30 seconds left. Allow him to get used to it. Yeah, pretty much. So the big tell will be when we increase the render distance back up to huge amounts. What's happened? She's seen it all. She means from here to down the hall. Because when it doesn't light up, those monorails are prime area for mob spawns. This is true. Their default state will be on. Okay, it should be back by now. Let's, here we go. Simulation distance, 23 chunks. And we'll make it like 30 because that's what it was. Here we go. Bam. That was always going to be a problem, really, wasn't it? So the real question is... Yeah, that makes a lot of sense that that's the problem. What happens when we... let's send another pulse through real quick. Turn them all off. That'll take a sec. Should you separate them? I don't know if that makes sense. It would be so sad if we had to do that. I'll be so sad. My next question is, what if we don't care and we just let it loop? And if chunks get unloaded, whatever. This is the chunk that matters. The one that's sending the signal. So what if we just load this and then everything else we just leave? Well, I don't care personally. Well, I'm glad you don't care, but I'm the one that that needs to decide. Mobs won't load the spawn if it isn't loaded. We're going to have a lot of like infrastructure around this. It's not just going to be a flat plane running along. Where is the off bit? There it is. I can't believe we're finally going to be able to work on the channel hopper at some point in the next few months. The next thing I want to do is like plot out where the stations are going to go. Add all the batteries in. That'll be fun. Add in the infrastructure that keeps it like supported. Essentially just make it look like an actual railway, monorail of sorts. Maybe add in a couple of monorails. This whole big thing needs to be chopped down. This whole thing needs to basically go from here to here. Yeah, flying machine needs to be built at some point. Figured I might as well remove it now while we're waiting. Oh, there we go, done. Okay. So now if I send a signal through like this. Completely hollow hills. I know it's crazy. Okay, so because this is equal on and off. It's equal on and off. So there's going to be equal amount of lights that are on versus equal amounts of lights that are off. Is what I was trying to say before I got just brain dead. You do beacons that would reach all of your base? Yeah, eventually, yeah. Okay. Okay, there it goes. I'm worried about the slopes upwards and what that'll do to the timing. Okay, that's fine. It didn't end up catching up with it. Yeah, it was fine on the slopes. Okay, and here it is. It's caught up. And as you can see, equal parts. There'll be a line of 4 and then an off of 4. So good. That's working fine. So now what happens if we go up a little bit and we crank the render distance down to nothing, and then a couple of minutes later, we crank it all the way back up again? Is that going to ruin the pattern? I'm guessing yes, but also maybe no. I'm not sure if I remember this correctly, but can't we use the enderpearl method to render chunks? I didn't understand the update about that part. I need to look up, yeah, what current tech is for that. Okay, here we go. Cranking this down to 5 and 4, 7. There it is, stopping. Pulses are still being sent out from here permanently. They will be stopping at some point over there. No, we knew that was going to happen. Okay, and now we re-increase it and see if it messes up all of the 4x4 lines. No. Cool. Now, granted, that was only one test, so let's do this. And then a more realistic depiction would be not increasing it all at the same time. And also then walking around a little bit. Oh, this one is stuck permanently on this time. Okay. So now we'll increase it back up to a range that I usually play at, which is about 18, 19. Okay, interesting. And now what if I walk around a bunch? Basically, does me just existing in the world break everything? Is the question that we're trying to answer right now. And currently it looks like no. And if that's the case, then great. We can just carry on. We're going to run over here. Looks fine to me. Gap of 4. Yeah, I think we're good, guys. I think we're all good. Yippee! We're done. Technically, with the redstone. Don't know what's going to happen. I'll have to look into chunk loading and stuff for that bit there. But for the most part, I'm happy with where that is. Might relogging break something? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think as likely because it's not a public server. Iron time. Yeah, we're gonna chuck down a bunch of anvils in a second. Oh, maybe we should... Oh, I forgot about this. Forgot about that little number. It's called the feature. No. What happens if an anvil is placed in and amongst all of that? You know, like what does it do? Out of curiosity. I think they can push pistons, yeah. Let me grab some pistons. It would break the piston? I don't think so. So why aren't these being pushed? What if I do this? Oh. Oh. I thought that they could push pistons. Or anvils. Sick. Just putting a really heavy thing in front of the anvil. No, you wanna... Man, it's crazy that the random block that I decided to be in front of the pistons was a block that they wouldn't be able to push. It was a clever design decision, yeah. That's so silly. All right. You guys get to be here for all the anvil placing. Lucky you. Are you ready? Real ones won't turn the sound down. Volume to the max, absolutely. Okay, we'll do that. Let's do another 5 of these. Cool, it takes up so much iron to make so few.
Man, my fav background noise to studying, anvils being loudly placed, him getting so much studying done with that FR/LHJ.
You're not even ready. You're not even ready for it. Here we go. I'm going to put myself through the same pain that you are. Annie's not here, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry. Here we go. I'm trying to do it in time with the music, but I'm not going to. Music up at least, sorry. If I'm turning the music up, that means we've got to turn this up.
Oh, and I turned volume up for supersonic racing, not knowing this is what you would do. My ears curse you.
Okay, I can do this in time. I can't do it there. Wait. I probably did miss a spot, yeah. Oh dear. Okay, bridge. Bridge moment. Okay, there you go. We're done. Well, that got this bit done. So, yippee! Oh my gosh, there's so much more to do. All right, let's add a bunch of quartz slabs. Thankfully, I already have a bunch. Guys, what's your favorite Minecraft sound? And why is it this? All that iron gone. Poof, as if it was never there. I'm tempted to have this ease out over 2. I like the bulb sound. I like the bulb sound too. It's nice. It's gentle, isn't it? Nothing like the anvil. We probably won't put any more anvils down until we have all of the anvils that we need. Getting risky now. What's risky? Oops. Look at these stupid things. Whoops. Yeah, we're going to wait until we get all of the iron. Which is probably going to be a very long time in the future. Like, I imagine the channel hopper will be done. Might try 2 slabs. Oh, I see. Whoa, calm down. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of wild. I'm sort of a 2 slab kind of guy. Okay. Off camera, he says just own staring at his screen for 5 hours placing anvils. I would never place the anvils without you guys. Don't worry. I would never subject you to missing out on that. I might AFK for the iron to get the anvils. How much anvils do you think we have left? I mean, if we look at statistics, we placed down 2,178, although actually crafted is a better indicator. 2,154, because clearly we've like replaced some. 2,154, and then we have 311. So 311 minus 2,154 is 18,064. Divided by how much times how much is it? It's 327 plus it's 31 divided by 64. We need 892 iron, which if you divide by 9 is 99 stacks of iron blocks. 100 stacks of iron blocks. And a double chest can hold 9 times 6, 54. So we need about 2 stacks, 2 double chests worth of iron blocks. So a bit of AFKing, given that every stream we usually get about 2 stacks, means about 50 streams in the future. We will have enough. We got this easy. Unlock. Light work, no reaction. 50. We get 2 stacks of iron blocks per stream, and we need 100 stacks of iron blocks. More iron farms? No, surely not. I can't, because then if I make another iron farm, it means I have to make another... Oh gosh, I have no dirt on me. I'm going to have to come back and fix that. At least I can't fall through it. If I make another iron farm, I'm going to have to make another iron farm building. Chunk load on the iron farm. I might as well just be AFK on it, you know? I'll just like box myself up inside the building, do one overnight. If it's what, like 1 stack per hour, then that's 100 hours of AFKing. Gosh, dang. Usually Minecrafters are against AFKing on a world, but I really don't. Like, I need the blocks. I made the farm. I want to do the build. Please don't make me wait, kind of thing. I've done so much waiting in my life. Waiting to, like, have my wife live with me. Waiting to have content creation be a full-time thing. I'm done waiting. Question for the Rats panel. You said you were going to... yeah, we're going to post... It'll probably be from the Patreon. We'll probably do it exclusively on the Patreon. That feels like the most fair choice. Somewhat. They actually let us know that that's only for specific panels, and they don't require or even suggest taking... Like, the No Dice panel will definitely have questions pre-chosen. If any questions at all. There might not be any Q&A in that thing, because we have a lot of topics to go through. But with the other one, you know, help me out. Nom Nom Theatre, that's it. It's a little less, like, tight on time. I'm done waiting as in like being cognitive awake while waiting. My fiance is coming, hopefully, like in like 2 weeks, but we're currently over the weekend, so we don't even get to find out right now whether the visa is being the visa is technically 2 or 3 days into a 5-day process. So we will know either by Wednesday or Thursday. They received it the evening of the 7th. So technically, I think they've processed it for 2 days, and it's 5 days maximum. So then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday would be 12th, 13th, 14th. That would be all 5 days. It's very dependent on that. So we'll see, I guess. Two weeks into a 5-day process. I probably did say that. I meant to say 2 days into a 5-day process. That's assuming that they honor the fact that we paid extra to get the priority service. They could easily just ignore that because they said in their terms and conditions that they're not viable if they don't get it within time, like within the priority service time. They will just try to. So like, who knows? We pay like $700 and then they go, yeah, sorry, we didn't get to it in time. We were all busy just playing hacky sack. Roger's got like a world record going on right now. We all kind of stopped work day to watch him play. Who knows? Stupid Roger. Hate that guy. Bum, bum, ba, ba, da, 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 da. Are we hating right now? The US government. Well, no, we don't hate them. We just hate them if they say no or they take too long to respond. Then we hate them. Stonecutter, it's the same amount if you use half slabs. As long as you don't do like walls and stairs, that kind of thing. Is Egg Guy still around here somewhere? Egg Guy? Dr. Eggman? He's gone. Hey, Dr. Eggman, no, where have you gone? Oh man, we've lost him. That guy's gone. Gone off somewhere else. Egg Guy! Phew. He did return one day, Red Mask. You were right. How did you know? When the world needs him most? He was just there. He was there. Wait, what do you mean? He's not dead. He's in the room with us. Red Mask is like, I can still hear his gurgly voice. Oh, wait. Egg Guy's the new Jordan. Can we put him in a boat and then sink the boat? Oh, all in favor of putting him in a boat so he doesn't get hurt or anything? Oops. You did think about it? Well, then it must be true. That's Jordan. He's come back to us as a drowned. All right then, hold on, it's settled. We technically don't need this tree anymore. Because the bees aren't here. Was right, you'll spend another year with mama. You know what we should do? Put him in a chest boat. That way we can give things to him. Can you do that with these things? You can. Sick. You don't have to be in the boat to open the boat inventory. Give him more eggs. Eggman! Okay, we want to make sure that we put him in a good spot. Do it at night. I don't know if they take damage like that. I don't know how... Oh, yeah, I also am going to need a lead. I have a lead. Yeah, maybe you're right. We'll do it at nighttime. I don't want it to get hurt. You sing the part of the song that I sing too, so it's like a home choir just for me. Ah. Okay, we've added in the... We've added in the slabs. It's not the nicest looking thing, but it does ease out the blockiness of it a lot. In the water possible. You place it on top of the water and then drag it down. Oh, I could also, yeah, sink it using water on top.
Really long TTS. Did I do it right, Dally?
No. Not nearly enough slashes. I'm so sorry. That's okay. Bucket of water. I'll take my leave then. Literally nobody is telling you to do that. TR Roz over here. Oh, that wasn't correct. Oh, I guess I'll just go and die in a hole. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, no one said that. What's this? Is this just like an AFK shack? Yeah. I'm so full of woe and misery. Wow, I can't believe we did it. Now what? Now I've got to hide all of the ugly wiring. That's missing. That's missing one. Next stream we'll decorate it, I guess. Cool. We can't believe it, chat. Wait, was it only one? Or did I put two? Put the horses. Oh yeah, there it is. Up. Wow, can't believe I did it. I continue to discover the durability of the Juice Cafe mouse mat. I got some paint on it and just some water and scrub and it came up brand new. Yippee! Good. Yeah, this thing's good. We're just waiting for nighttime now so we can get a new Jordan. Surely we don't have to replace the blocks in the wiring? No, why would we have to do that?
So is it gonna be big stamps holding up the monorail or is it gonna be triangles?
Oh, stamps or triangles? You know, I don't know. I haven't fully decided yet. Do you guys have any opinions? No, we're going to hide the wiring by putting stuff underneath it. It's going to be a thicker... It's going to be a thicker thing. We're going to hide the sandstone wiring, don't we? I'm probably going to mirror the design. Oh, maybe not actually. I wouldn't mirror the design. That's a stupid idea. I'll use deep slate tiles because those are easy to mine. I have many opinions, just none about the monorail. Okay, fine. I see how it is. Where's the other sandstone chest? It's here. I'm filling my pockets up with sand. This has been running the entire time, by the way. Like, this is still doing its thing. No, I didn't really understand what the stamps and triangles meant either, but I was hoping if I asked, somebody would probably, like, say, and then I'd be able to, like, get from context. I was just kind of, like, winging it until I made it. Stamps. Okay, you mean triangles is in like when you see a bridge and it's made up of a lot of structures that are triangles, because triangles are the most strong shape foundation wise. Right? Yes. Okay. I don't know what stamps mean. They can lift so many things. They can. Those triangles are strong. What's also a very strong shape? A hexagon, which is just a bunch of triangles that have made a union. So, you know, take all that what you will. A square is just two triangles. I was typing that. Yeah, you get it. Triangles are the best. Thoughts on the dodecahedron? What's the strength of that fella? It's not great. That's not a good one. You doing triangles then? Triangles would be nice. All shapes are triangles in disguise. This is true. Even well, circles not really. But every other shape. Stamps are pillars. I'll have to look into that. Sort of like the Brighton railway bridge. That's a very niche reference. There's a railway bridge that you have to cross to get into Brighton. As you come on the train, basically anywhere from the north. And, well, more like northeast. And that's made of pillars, I think. Held up by a bunch of pillars. Any Brighton Railway Bridge enjoyers in chat? You'd be surprised. If Annie was here, Annie would be loving this. Annie would be like, yeah, Brighton Bridge. If you have enough triangles, you can make a circle. You can make what appears to look like a circle until a closer inspection before you realize it's actually just a bunch of triangles. Oh, yeah, true. Annie would have beef for Brighton Bridges. This is a very good point. Never mind, I was wrong. Triangle wearing the circle like a big coat. Boop, boop. Oh, hey, can you tell that the redstone clock isn't loaded in? Actually, there's no point loading that redstone clock in because it goes that way first. So it's not like it's going to be able to send the signal after it's done doing the... Oh, okay. It started back up again. The fact that it always keeps the same pattern of 4 lights and then 4 blanks is what makes me happy. That's enough for me to be like, okay, cool. We're good to go. It never ends up being like where it's like doing this with each one next to it. It's loaded in, so that's nice. Yeah, basically. The simple pleasure like redstone actually doing what it's supposed to. We were worried there was a bit of a chunk loading problem that we were having. Certainly, lads. Have you heard about Spell Brigade? Eggman boat time. Hold on. We're doing this task first, and then we're doing Eggman boat time. I know that that's what people actually want to see, so I'm doing this bit first, so that nobody clicks off before Eggman boat time. That's right. Everything I do is got retention at the heart of it. Spell Brigade mentioned. Yeah! Surely you play Spell Brigade at some point. I'll get it tonight. I'll give it a go just for you. Well, hang on. If you're going to do that, let us know, because we can get a 4 stack going. This guy. Hey! I'm not saying anything. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm just going A. Oh, I don't like it when it turns off because it makes me worried that mobs are going to spawn on them. And then they're going to be like, there are forced enclosures due to somebody who has jumped onto the track. And it's blooming Eggman. See? Look! Man on the track. Get off the track! Eggman what now? I'll show you Eggman in just a moment. Eggman would do that. He's quite whimsical and also like completely puts himself in harm's way. It's a whimsy that's dangerous, you know? Not for him, but being around him is certainly a liability. Alright, let's get Eggman. We're finishing this stream up with Eggman. And I'm titling this VOD The Birth of Eggman. Okay. Eggman? Where you at? Eggman! Okay, all we gotta do is slap a bit of water right here. Pop this down. Let him come on up. There we go. Boat time. Love how Eggman boat time. Love how Eggman boat time. Love how Eggman boat time. Sounds like sounds like man door hand hook car door. What? Eggman boat time. Hold on, wait.
Love how Eggman boat time. 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 Love how Eggman boat time.
Love how Eggman boat time. Wait, why did he get out? That's so sad. Minecart? Would that work? Oh no! Eggman! Okay, stay there. Don't come onto land. You are not Eggman. Get out of here. Okay, minecart. Oh, that's gonna be tricky. Oh, hi, Foobs. Okay. Oh, we just used up all the iron. No. Okay, minecart. And then tracks, hopefully.
This is how I know I've made it in this community. Owen bullying me /LH.
Made it. Okay. Can you put a boat in a minecart? That's not possible, is it? I've been dreading this moment. It finally happened. But you can put a boat in a minecart? But then he'll just get out the boat, won't he? So that won't work. Boat, Eggman, get out of here! Eggman, what are you doing? Get back in the water! Dangerous. Okay, now get out of the water. Come on, Eggman, quickly while there's no sun. Come on. Quick. Come on, quick. Quick. The quickest I think I ever got invested in is official account. Eggman, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Gotta build Eggman a eggy house, so that he can plot to take over the world.
Come on, up you go. Up you get. Come on. Get up here, man. Use the step. Yeah. Good. Okay, good. Come on. Eggman. Be so for real right now. No. Eggman! Okay. Here's what I need to do. I need to get him in the way. Okay. And then... Oh, you what's it? We're running out of day. I mean, not daylight, the opposite of it. Okay, here's what I gotta do. I gotta wait and then shove it. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, he's having a great time. Yeah! I'm so pleased. Oh dear, it's getting late. I can tell because I'm getting emotional. He's having so much fun. Stop, don't say that. He's having so much fun. Okay, hold on. We're not quite done yet. Okay. This is for him. There we go. And then we'll give you a little bit of iron. And then we'll put the rest of the rails in here. There we go. Eggman boat time. The 5th pin. Full circle. I love how I could have just put a chest down here in here for him, but it's nice that it's an entity. No, that's his iron. I'm not taking that back off him. Just in time for a beautiful sunrise. I don't have shaders. We can get rid of this as well. Eggman boat time is turning to Eggman minecart time. Yeah, it's a shame. I would have liked it to have been Eggman boat time, but I'll take minecart as well. Okay, guys, we did it. Luan, you just missed Eggman minecart time. Do you want to meet Eggman minecart time? Or like Eggman goat time. Nice. Eggman goat time. I don't think I have a choice. You don't. Here he is. It's Eggman. Look at him. He's happy. He's doing this because he's so pleased. Give him a little shove. He loves his little track. Eggman. He's got his little basket here that's full of things. Oh, getting emotional. Okay, I actually have to stop streaming. All right, I'll see you all on Monday where we will work on the railway and it finally isn't going to be one big line. Can we get a custom texture for named drowned? I'm sure we can. Let's raid into... Oh, hey, let's raid into CPK.
Idea for emote, cheering 1? Like... /o/
Cheering on would be good. I like that idea as well. All right. I will see you all on Monday. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you all later. We're going to raid into CPK. Bye.